everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts, and this is the card we are making today, and I am particularly enamoured with the sentiment here. You see, it's a quote from Emily Bronte, and actually I looked it up and it's a piece of her poem. So let me read it to you. The poem is called Fall Leaves Fall, and I'm going to read it to you. Fall leaves fall, die, flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. I shall sing when night's decay ushers in a drearier day. And that's it. That's the poem. So I really wanted to use that for my card, and I hope you like this card. And like I said, it's the Lighthearted Leaves stamp set. I have teamed it up with the Leaves dies and also with these framelits labels for the sentiment. It's the second one from the smallest one in, so it didn't fit in the smaller one, but it did fit in the second one up. So let's get on and see if we can make this card for you. Now, I did get ahead and get started on making this card because there was quite a lot of things to do. So this is where I'm at. This is a base card of Mossy Meadow. I have put on there a first layer of Blackberry Bliss, and then a second layer of Fairy Vanilla, which I have put through the embossing folder, the Woodlands embossing folder. So we have a woodland background, and then this is a strip of 1 inch Blackberry Bliss, and it's the same with as a first layer, sorry, and that's stuck on there with glue, so all stuck down with glue. And then I just want to show you how I did this coloured effect. So I have already done the sentiment as well. So I stamped this in Blackberry Bliss, then cut it out with that second framelit, and then what I did, I rolled it in the ink pad like this. I didn't want to put another layer behind it because that would have made it too big, but this just gently, very subtly sets it off and gives it a little bit of an edge, you see, and that then you know, sort of makes it stand out as well on the card. So here we go. See, that's how I did it. So I am using Blackberry Bliss, Mossy Meadow and Delightful Dijon to colour in my leaves, but of course before we colour in the leaves we need to stamp them. So I've got here my piercing mat, and I have a piece of Very Vanilla paper, I have my inside, and I have Memento Tuxedo Black. And guess what? I've got everything ready apart from the actual stamp. Look at that. They've already discoloured. I have been using Blackberry Bliss, and you know, that's what happens, unfortunately. Oh, it's so nice when I have a new stamp set, but then you start using it and you know, that's what happens. Never mind. Okay, so Tuxedo Black. Let's ink up our stamp really well. And the first time, every time you know, especially the very first time, you need to make sure you ink it up. Yeah, there goes the dies. Ink it up really well, but also the first time you start using it off a crafting session, you also need to make sure you ink it up really well. So this is the ones that we're doing for cutting out. So this one here, there we go. And then I need just the corner of another one, which I will have to put some scrap paper under as well. Gosh, I'm well prepared today, aren't I? Oh, it's going really well. Okay, so let's do that again. And I need the other stamp out as well. Oh, there I was thinking I would be ahead of myself. Luckily I've done all the other things. Right, so that's one thing done, and we need the other stamp as well. and I think I used this one here, sort of the medium sized leaf, and we're going to stamp that as well in why have I not got any other stamp blocks here? Oh my word, it's typical, isn't it? Okay, again, inking up really well, just checking to see that it's inked up well, and stamp it down. There we go. So how did I go about colouring them in? Very easy, very fun to do as well. I used daubers. So I have 3 daubers here. I have actually put the colour on because after a while the dauber goes so dark you can't even see what colour it is anymore. So this is Blackberry Bliss, and I'm just going to dab it in the ink pad like this and just go for it. I'm going to do, with Blackberry Bliss you need to make sure you put a good layer on, because if you don't, it's pink, it goes pink. See, that's what I don't like, that, because then that's pink, so you need to keep on putting it on so that it's nice and dark. There we go. Then some Mossy Meadow. And I quite enjoyed doing this because it was like therapeutic almost. And don't worry about, because this is the inside of the card, I'm not particularly worried about not going in the inside the lines, you know, it's just rough colouring anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't really. And here we're going to cut it out anyway, so yeah, I kind of, you know, you just do put some colour where you like it, and in the end it comes together quite nicely. Look at that. I think the colours go well together. See? This doesn't have any Blackberry Bliss, but I'm not worried about that. I'll just put some here in the middle on those, and then in the middle there, look. Fine, that's perfect. That's right for inside. And then this one here, maybe I should put a little bit more Blackberry Bliss there, so it's not just sort of the 3, so it sort of ties in a bit more there. That's better, see? It does change a little bit of colour when you when it dries. So I'm going to make it a little bit darker here. There we go. And also you've got to do a little bit around the stem because that will be cut out as well. Okay, so I'm now going to put this through the Big Shot with the dies, so I'll be back when I've done that. Right, so here we are, and I've cut them out, and as you can see we've got some sort of very vanilla edges. I just want to get rid of those, and I'll just add some colour to the edges there, just so that it doesn't sort of, that it's nice and darkish. That's what I want. That's the effect I want. So there we go. That's it. Okay, so all we need to do now is assemble the card. Where is it? That's a good question. Okay, so we have, this is the card that I made. This is the card that we're making, and I've also got another card to show you, so I'll show you that in a moment when I've finished this. So let's put 2 dimensionals on here, so just pop it up. And that goes just about there. You put your sentiment on first. Your leaves you can sort of move about a bit, but the sentiment obviously has the shape it has, so you need to make sure. Then I put glue on this one, so it's flat down, like that. And then I put a sentiment on that one, so it's up. See? There we go. And they're different. This is much darker than this one. Doesn't matter, it's still very nice. And we're going to put the inside in. God, we didn't do that first this time. Okay, so the inside is in. And I will just show you the envelope. So yes, I've shown you the envelope. So that was just, again, colouring and doing it in, you know, in the colours. And then this is the card I did the other way around. So this one is a Blackberry Bliss base with a Mossy Meadow panel and then the Mossy Meadow ribbon and stamping as well. So I'm really liking this card. I'll make some more, I think, but I hope you like this one, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.